Patrick Marleau passing Gordie Howe. We know what this history now means, and I feel like it's finally starting to sink in. And maybe it was when he started wearing the patch and that became a thing. I really don't think that night in Las Vegas, what was it, April 19th, 21st? Mid-April. That night where we watched it, I don't know that it sunk in that night, which is crazy because he broke down to us on the postgame show, and Drew Remenda asked him the most simple question: why do you keep coming back to the rink? And oh my goodness, like it all just broke down right there. And you understand what he did in this season and all the media requests and talking about this and the connection to Gordie Howe's family. I think it's finally starting to settle in that one of the greatest hockey records is held by a San Jose Shark. He's now to 1779 games played, but has he played his last in teal? Now, I'm not going to sit here and speculate on what he wants to do or what the Sharks have room for. I've said it before here, and I want to state it again on this video just to make sure it's very clear. If you're the Sharks and you're building your team for next year, and if you have a roster that you are completely satisfied with, like every player you've got a lot of promise and a lot of hope for, and you're just telling me there's no more room for Patrick Marleau, okay. But it had better work out like that. If there is any space that is up for grabs, that is debatable, that is something that number 12 can slip into, power play guy, penalty kill guy, can be a honestly top line player for you if you really need that. He could be a second line, third, play on the fourth line like he did all last season. And I'm just, that was a very different role in a situation for him, minutes wise, who he was playing with, and that's probably, you look at the lack of production, part of it's Patty. Just getting older, that's fine. But part of it is maybe the situations that he was in too. I still think, and like he said, he's got more gas in the tank. I buy that. I believe that. I know when he shows up to camp, somebody's camp next year at 42 years of age, it's not going to look a lot different him on the ice as he did when he was 39, 40, or 41. So my point is that if the Sharks have any spot that's up for grabs, I think because you know what you're getting from Patty, the leadership you're getting, the example you're getting for other young players, the price you're going to get him at, I think it's an obvious choice if you have that space. Now, it would be in a weird way, it would be a good thing if the Sharks looked at their roster and said, my goodness, I mean, which guy do we take? Like, which player is not a sure thing here that we need to take out and put Patty in? If you can do that, great. I just don't know in one offseason with as many questions and as many spots that are open right now, I don't know if you're going to be able to say that about Patty Marleau. And the other part of it is, I mean, we're assuming that he would just come back instantly. Are we taking that for granted a little bit? I mean, if this man wants to win a Stanley Cup, like he probably does, and it's the only thing he doesn't really have on his mantle or his resume, I mean, do you automatically go for the first crack in San Jose? Do you shop the market a little bit? Do you understand that maybe next season could start in San Jose and end up somewhere else? I don't know. I don't know what his preference is. I don't want to speak for him. I really don't. But I think, well, I know this. I would respect whatever choice he wants to make. He's deserved that. If he says it's somewhere else and another team has an opportunity for him, upset that it's all over, but happy for him that he can pursue that opportunity. So what a storyline that was here in 2021.